how to grow your glutes at home. But before we get into it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe down below so you never miss a healthy hack with Jazz again. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's JazmineAnn here. Today we're going over how to grow your glutes at home, and I'm going to do a total glute workout. You will need nothing but any glute band of your choice or any resistance band about this size. Mine is going to be from Susie KB. Should not sponsor this video, but I do love her products. You're going to need a chair and a positive attitude. Dumbbells are optional. You don't need them in the workout, but you can add them in. But before we get into it, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's go over a few things about how the workout is structured. So first things first, we are going to warm up our total body, then we are going to activate our glute. Now, I know you probably see the phrase activate our glutes all around social media. Why? Because it's important. Think about it. When do you use your butt during the daily basis? I'll wait. Right, you don't use your butt during the daily basis unless it's sitting up or getting down to the couch or your chair or the toilet, which means that your glutes are sleepy and they're groggy. They're not even really awake yet. Think about it. When you're sleepy and groggy, how productive are you at work? Not very. When your glutes are sleepy and groggy, how great do you think they're gonna perform during your workout? Not very great at all. But when you're awake at work, how much better do you do than when you're groggy and tired? You do so much better, right? Same thing goes for your glutes. And we all want nice, luscious glutes, right? You know, I'm not just making this up either. If you want to check out NASM, the National Academy of Sports Medicine, they actually have a very specific format on how every workout is structured. And in that format, there's always going to be a warm-up and a cool down before and after your workout. Now the warm-up varies from workout to workout, but the warm-up section of your workout should include two parts. The first part is going to be to get your heart pumping, get your heart ready to do the work, because really that's what keeps you going, your heart. It's going to pump oxygen and blood throughout the whole rest of your body. If your heart isn't ready, then you're not going to be ready. And you want to get your limbs all nice and warm to help prevent injury as well. The second part of your warm-up should be tailored to the very specific muscle that you are going to be working out. If you're going to do a lower body workout, try to do a lower body warm-up where you're specifically targeting those muscles in your leg. The same goes for your upper body or your back. Now today, since we are going to be working out our glutes, we're going to do a glute activation warm-up. My first part of the warm-up is going to be a little bit of light cardio. Now I know you're saying, Jasmine, how the heck and Bob do you do cardio or light cardio at home? I'll tell you how. A jump rope. Woo! This little $15 thingy has saved my cardio during quarantine and during the pandemic, okay? You just need this, that's all you need. And honestly, you can find these for less than $20 on the internet. I'm pretty sure this was about $15 and I've had it for almost a whole year now. And I jump rope a couple times a week. So I just like to do a little bit of this for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm a little sore, or if I think I need a little more warm up, I'll normally jump rope a little longer. But if I want to get it right into my workout and I'm short on time, I'll do this for maybe about 4 to 5 minutes or so. If you don't have this, that's okay. Say you don't have a jump rope and you don't want to spend any money on anything because it's a holiday season and it's expensive. What you can do is you can do a couple minutes of jumping jack, you can do some burpees, you can do some high knees, you can do all 3 of those. You can go around and chase your dog around the house and play fetch. You can warm up with your dog if your dog is not as lazy as this one. Whatever you want to do, as long as it gets your heart up and pumping, it's not at your resting heart rate. We're trying to ease our heart into the amount of work that it's about to do for the workout. And your cool down is supposed to also bring back down your heart rate closer to your resting heart rate. The other 2 reasons why you should warm up or activate your glutes is 1, get the most out of your workout, and 2, you'll decrease the likelihood of injury in poor form. Injuring your legs, injuring any part of your body is just not worth the risk. It's only going to take about 5 to 10 minutes to get you properly warmed up, oiled and greased, and ready to go for the workout. Now for the glute activation, we're going to do 4 exercises for the glute activation. The first one is going to be a banded glute bridge into an adduction. That's going to be where your knees go out and push against the band. The second glute activation exercise is going to be a diagonal squat walk. You're going to get down into a squat and try to walk diagonally. The third glute activation exercise is going to be lateral lunges. So your feet are going to go out to the side and you're going to lunge on sideways. The fourth part of the warm-up is going to be leg swings, where you're going to swing your working leg in front of you outside to side, and that's going to really help your joints, your hip joints, get ready for your workout as well. Okay, are you ready to grow those glutes at home? Let's get into it. Now before we get into the workout, go ahead and find a spot on your floor that you can fit your yoga mat or that you can at least lay down. Go ahead and grab your glute band if you have one. If you don't, that's okay. You can do most of these moves without the glute band, but you will need your water. So go ahead and grab your water bottle because everyone should be hydrated. If you're not hydrated, go ahead and take a few sips of your water right now, okay? And that's it. We'll go ahead and get into it. Going into our first activation exercise, we are lying down with our feet about shoulder width apart. I like to turn my toes out slightly just to feel it a little more in my glutes. The band is placed right above my knees. You're going to lift your butt off the ground, keeping the upper back still touching the ground. Once your butt is up, push your knees outward against the band and come back down to the ground. You're going to place the band right above the knees again and get into the squat position. As you walk, stay low to the ground in your squat position and move each foot forward away from the body, creating a diagonal walk. We call these squat walks. They really burn the backside of your glutes and your hammies. For lateral lunges, you want to stay low and really make that mind-to-muscle connection with your glutes. Focus on using them to help you move through this exercise. You're just going to go from side to side. For leg swings, stabilize yourself using a chair or the wall or maybe even a table and swing your front leg from left to right, and you really don't want to hit anything, so I like to keep my foot a little flexed. You're really just warming up those hips. Now for the get up squat, you're going to start with your knees on the ground with your butt just above your heels, almost sitting. Stay low and step into the squat position one foot at a time, and once both feet are on the ground, jump from there into a jump squat. You're really using your legs to help power you through this entire movement and your jump. There are two ways you can do a glute bridge. You can do it raised on a chair or the couch or an ottoman, or you can keep your feet flat on the ground. For both, you really want to squeeze your glutes at the top of this movement. The same goes for when you switch into a single leg glute bridge, and don't forget to do the single leg on both your legs. You still want to keep your shoulders in contact with the ground and move from your hips. You can add a dumbbell on top of your hips to add some difficulty if you'd like. A curtsy lunge is when you lunge, but your back foot extends slightly diagonal, going across the center of the body, to the opposite side. This helps you feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings a little more than just a regular lunge. Then we are going to hold this position and go into pulses. Now the fourth exercise here is going to be a side lying hip extension. You're going to place your hand directly underneath your shoulder with your hip on the ground, and you're going to push your body up using your glutes and your hips as the main movers. Your top leg will lift towards the ceiling. Supersetting this will be with donkey kick. The burnout here is going to be a glute bridge into the abduction, and we're going to do 100 of these. So going into your glute bridge, pushing up with your hips, and then doing the abduction at the top of this movement is going to count as 1 rep. Do that 100 times, and you'll really get that pump going. And if you like this workout, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe down below so you never miss another healthy hack with Jazz again. And that's going to wrap up today's video. Until then, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Ahui ho!